With Creating with Tammy. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be working on an array today. You can do a grid array or a circular array, and it lets you make a lot of the same objects quickly and helps you place them on your working surface. We're going to be making Easter egg tokens, which are a fun alternative to putting candy in Easter eggs. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I put up a new video. Let's get to work. Now we're over here in Xtool Creative Space. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a shape of an Easter egg. In order to create our path from this image, we're going to use the outline feature. We don't need to worry about the interior features because there are none. We're going to use an offset of 1. Once I'm happy, I click OK to save the path, and we'll get rid of our original image. And then let's go ahead and set up the cut parameters. It will be work to set it up after we've done the array. So let's go ahead and set it to cut, a power of 100, 5, and 1. And I am in millimeters just to make sure. And this will help me size it too, because once you switch it to cut, it just moves a little bit and makes it a little bit bigger, it seems like, on the screen. Okay, so I want to make sure that I have the size of the eggs right as far as will they fit into the plastic Easter eggs if I'm going to use them for that. You might be using them for something different, but if you are going to put them inside plastic Easter eggs, you do want to consider the size. If you don't think in millimeters, go ahead and switch it to inches. That'll do the job. Just close this out. You don't have to save it. And now it says how high is 2.027 inches and width is 1.62. I could measure my plastic Easter egg before I get started if that's what I'm doing with it. Back to millimeters before we forget. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to fill up this board with these Easter eggs because we're going to make a bunch of these. So we're going to use the array feature. You can do an array in a grid or in a circular fashion. Okay, so we're going to use the grid today. And we can decide how many we can fit on the board. We're just going to hit the plus and add one at a time and see what will fit. I think that's going to be about it. And then let's go down the rows. And that should do the trick. And we're going to say, okay, now if we want to space these out just a little bit, because they're really close, and I think they'll cut okay. There does seem to be some separation in between them. But if we're nervous about it, we could just space them out just a little bit. And then that was the column spacing, and this is the row spacing. Okay, so now you can see there's a little bit of space in between all of these, and I'm fine with that. It doesn't take much room, and it just makes sure that we're not going to have any issues. Okay, I want to put some kind of a privilege or reward that they're going to get with this token. So we're going to go ahead and put some text inside these eggs. So let's go ahead and let's do the first one to be movie night you pick. Okay, that's kind of big, so let's size it down. I'm going to do about 22. Let's see how that fits. We could maybe go 23, but we're going to put different sayings in this, and we might not want to resize all of the letters, so just keep that in mind. I think I'm going to leave it at 22. And I'm happy with that. Now I am going to score this. So I'm going to go ahead and set this. So I don't have to do it for each egg. And I'm going to do about 81. I'm going to do about 70. And I'm actually going to do 2 passes with this because I want it to show well. Now you don't have to do 2 passes. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the array for the words as well. We're going to do grid again. We're going to do the same amount of columns and rows. We just have 6 and we have 5. Oops. Okay, now here we're going to definitely have to use the spacing to get these to move out. If I do this millimeter at a time, it's going to take a little while. So let me do a little bit more and see if I can get them spaced out. Let me do a little more and see if I can get them spaced out. Okay, that's good. Let's do 21.5 and see how that works. That's pretty good. I might have to move them a little bit. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do the same thing down here. Let's try the same measurement and see how it works out. Okay, a little bit less that way. Do 20. Let's do 19.5. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. I can click each one of these and modify the same for each one of these, but they're all set up to be uniform. They're all going to score, and I'm happy with that. So that's how you would set up an array. We could go ahead and cut and engrave these, and we'll be all ready for Easter. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you'll be notified when I make a new video. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had fun. I look forward to us getting together again to do a new project soon. Be sure to subscribe, like, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I put up a new video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.